Good morning, good people. Good morning, Dave Schmeck. Sending a message on Signal. Hope all is well. Okay, great. Today is Wednesday, October 9th, 2024. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Here we are in southwestern Nevada once again at Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help our students and interested people on their journey through this life. Boom, that's it. The biggest deal that there is, the journey through this life. That's why we are here, to get through this life to the next life. We can decide to get waylaid and instead of continuing with the journey, to be like, oh, let's do this, let's go here, let's go there. Instead of focusing on going to Disneyland, we're focused too much on the trip to Disneyland. So that by the time we should be arriving at Disneyland, we don't arrive. We're late. We went somewhere else. We ran out of gas. We crashed the car. Something happened. We didn't get there at the appointed time, whenever that is. We got a flat tire because we were driving crazy. Who knows? Good morning, Wata-bevy. Good morning. Is it Wat-a-bevy or Wata-bevy or Wata-bevy? Okay. Well, so we're now 2 minutes in, and our goal is to help our students and interested people on their journey through this life. And we do it 3 ways. One is the worksheet down below. That is where the stuff is. That's where the stuff is. What do you mean the stuff? The experts talking about how to get from here to there in the best possible way in 4 dimensions: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. That's in the worksheet down below. That's all you need. Second way, coming to the podcast every day, making it part of your daily routine, making it a habit, using that habit to create better habits, using the habits to always improve upon the habits that you have. So we're constantly getting better. Or as the sign says, yesterday was the only easy day. Oh, water bevy. Aha. Water bevy. Aha. So instead of drink water, it's water drink. Clever. Clever. Wata, like wata. Like not like you're from the East Coast saying water. Water. I drink water. No, I drink water. Okay, there you go. How did you like the video from yesterday? Bruce Lee. Be water, my friend. Oh, so karate chop chop. Be water, my friend. Okay. OMGGGGG. Great vid. Okay. Have no idea what you're talking about. Actually, in the worksheet down below is a link to a video on a podcast I was on yesterday. And my short summary is, somebody needs to say the things that need to be said. Somebody needs to say the things that need to be said. Would you agree with that, Wata-bevy? Somebody needs to say the things that need to be said. There were probably some moments of cringe. How could he say that? Why would he say that? Ugh. Boy, you're going to get in trouble for that one. The pitchforks are going to come out on that one. 100%. Well, I just channeled Socrates, being the little gadfly, stinging the people into action. So let's see, 100%. LOL, not really. I believe in you. Not really, sort of, but okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, sucker. Chubby Rain. Bowfinger. All right, so the third way is the sense of community from being here. So, Wada Bevy, Maticus von Atticus. No, 100% agree. It needs to be said. Sometimes things need to be said. People's feelings get hurt, but you know what? We're not snowflakes. People referred to in there, they're not snowflakes. We're not snowflakes, people. Life will continue to go on. Don't be a camel in a zoo. Aha, Maticus von Atticus has arrived, and he's on point with the adventure. It's not a mission, it's an adventure. Wada Bevy has to continue the adventure in Fort Jacks because the promise being made must be fulfilled. What? Watch the video. Watch the video. Okay, so what's our theme for today? Theme for today is be a camel, not in the zoo. What? So that question mark means what? Like from the movie The Internship, right? First we were in a blender, now we're saving lives. What? Okay. Let us see. Advice from an 80-year-old. Be brave. Even if you're not, pretend to be. No one can tell the difference. Right. Right, you are righto. Righto. Ed is picking me up from work today. Good. Boom. Have him watch the video. Or should we say video? We want to get as many people to watch it as possible, because if we do, I get to be back on the show. I get to say more things that need to be said. More things that need to be said. Okay, our theme of today, camel. Don't be a camel, but not in a zoo. So, before we get into that, let's look at some other things. Seth Godin, what is Seth talking about today? Everything has a cost. Everything costs. Yeah, this was a good one. I still remember economics. My first, I think it was microeconomics class, maybe it was macroeconomics in college back in 1976, maybe 75. Wow. 50, almost 50 years ago. Learning about opportunity costs and sunk costs and marginal costs and thinking, wow, this is incredible. Wow, what fantastic knowledge. Opportunity cost. I remember it was about ice cream cones. I've got some money and I can buy an ice cream cone, or I can buy a pencil. I don't remember what the other thing was. Or I can do this. What do I choose to do? But if I do that, I can't do this other thing because I have limited funds. So sunk costs. Yeah, the money invested, it's gone. Now what? And the marginal costs. And I kind of continue to live in a world of marginal cost of this. What's the marginal cost of just doing one more little thing? I'm already doing it. What's the marginal cost to keep going? So, good one, Seth Godin. What else do we got on our hit parade? Something new on the Shroud of Jesus. That's always good. And I think do we need faith? Is faith required for religion? Versus, no, I don't need faith. It's true. Not having faith that it's true, but it's true because it is true. Just as I know that the church service is going to occur at the Lutheran Church at 9:30 on Sunday, I have reason to believe it's a fact. It's not faith. It's a fact that it's going to be there unless some extraordinary thing occurs. There will be church at 9:30 on Sunday at the Lutheran Church. That is a fact. Well, if religion was a fact, I think that would help tremendously. Most people say, no, it has to be based on faith. Well, it was based on faith because we didn't have the facts. But when you have the facts, I would argue you don't need to have faith if you have the facts. We should be pursuing the evidence. And the shroud is very good evidence. It's getting closer and closer and closer to being factual, as close to being factual as it can possibly be. If it's a 2,000-year-old burial cloth of a man that was crucified with a crown of thorns and a spear in the side, where there's dust and pollen from the Jerusalem area, I think we can say that is a fact. Now, that's a fact. Or if we can say the best explanation for near-death experiences or real experiences after death is that we have a transcendent soul and something does happen. The best evidence of that is that there is something after death. We don't need faith. And our behavior, which should be ultimately what it's about, our behavior should reflect these facts. And so then if it turns out the shroud of Turin, shroud of Jesus, is real, and we do have a transcendent soul, so there is something after this, then that would make it more reasonable, more likely that we will what? Love God with all our heart and mind and soul, love one another as Jesus loved us, and make disciples of all nations, because we know now. We don't have to have faith. Hey, believe me, I believe, so you need to believe. The Holy Spirit will come and tell you this. No, we don't need that. It's a fact. And we can best prepare for it. Just like the hurricanes that are coming in Florida. Have they hit yet? Have they hit yet? Ba-boom, ba-boom. Ed is picking me up. Wada bevy, cry laughing. I'll send it to Kat. Yes, send it to Kat, because she could get a good chuckle out of it. And yes, Maticus Phonaticus has his cards. Let's make it happen. Okay, be a camel. So we're 12 minutes in. Today is the volunteers' breakfast. And I have a meeting at 10 with an important person, and then a lunch, hopefully with Vern at the Roadhouse. The Roadhouse. And I got to prepare my homework for class tomorrow. Wow, a lot of things. Okay, so Darren Hardy's video from this morning, flip the script. You should watch it, because these things, Darren Hardy's only on for about 3 days, then he takes them down. Flip the script. So he starts out talking about this little camel says to its mother, hey, why do we have these big bumps on our back, these humps on our back? And she said, when we're walking long distances across the desert, we need to store water. So those are used to store water so we can go long distances across the desert. And well, why do we have these big feet, these big flat feet? And the mother tells him again, because when we're walking across the desert, these kind of feet are good, because walking through the sand, it helps us. And, having also these tall legs makes it easier for us to walk long distances across the sand through the heat. And we have our water storage on top. Okay, cool. Well, why do we have these big eyelashes? Well, mother explains to him that's because of the wind and the sand that helps keep the sand out of our eyes and things out of our eyes. So the kid said, well, I have one more question. How does it help us in the zoo? Right, so a camel is not designed to be in a zoo. Consider your attributes. We need to consider our personal attributes. What are we good at? What are our camel-like? What is our camel nature? Not nurture. What is our camel nature? And what should we be doing with that camel nature? So, for example, Maticus Phonaticus, Untersergeant Ordinaire, is good at going off to places by himself and then doing videos of the place and getting millions of views on his videos and attracting attention because the God made them cute, because God made them cute. No. Good story. Dang. Yeah. So what are our camel-like attributes? And we need to use them where they're designed to be used. Right you are. But the key, and one of the things in my that I tried to get across in the video yesterday, is you have to have vision. Yeah, that's easy. And you have to have a good IQ. Because you're going to bump into people who maybe don't have a lot of vision, but they have a high IQ, and they'll chop your legs out. They'll throw you in the zoo. And then you're going to be stumbling around looking for the sand. Or another story I could see about people in life is we're in this dark room and people think they need to find the light switch. So they're searching for this little light switch on the wall. Where's the light switch? Where's the light switch? I'm looking for the light switch. Where would the light switch be? I can't see anything. Where's the light switch? And they're searching the wall frantically, looking around the walls. What's that? Oh, that's a door. No, I'm looking for the light switch. Oh, what's that? That's a curtain. I don't know. What's that? That's a picture frame. What's that? And they're going around the room. I can't find the light switch. No, the mission wasn't to find the light switch. It's not to find the light switch. It's to bring light into the room. You can open the door. You can pull the shades across. It's to bring light into the room, to not look for the light switch. Focus on the objective. Right? And Matt can say that with a Russian accent or with a German accent. Yeah. Okay, so we're 17 minutes in. Today's the volunteer's breakfast. I'm down here making special oatmeal that I learned at camp, labor camp, how to make the perfect bowl of oatmeal. It's like making rice, people, not paste. Okay, so with that, we're going to say Auf Wiedersehen. Spread the video wide. Expect the pitchforks to come out. Okay, and with that, we're going to say and cut, Shivas, and Shalom.